Dr. Lebowski, what is wrong with my brother?
Well, as you know, Ronald's neurological disorder makes him extremely suggestible.
Yes, but what happened? On the phone you said it was serious.
Have a seat. Unfortunately, Ronald has been exposed to some very sensitive events, and he's experiencing a type of sympathetic response.
How did that happen?
Ronald snuck into a restricted area that has access to the internet.
What did Ronald see?
Abby, have you ever heard of the Theresienstadt ghetto?
No.
Well, in July 1944, the Red Cross sent a delegation there to make sure all the inhabitants were safe. So to convince everyone that the Jews were unharmed, the Nazis had the stores, banks, cafes mopped and disinfected. They beautified the whole site. They even had the Jewish children perform an opera to entertain the visitors. Apparently, your brother was viewing a website on this particular ghetto when his attack started.
But why did this affect Ronald? I mean, what does this place have to do with him?
Ronald has a very impressionable mind. After viewing the website, he seems to have convinced himself that he was one of the children of this ghetto.
And what happened to the children?
The Red Cross toured Theresienstadt for 6 hours. After that, the Nazis abandoned everything, the parks, the barracks, and all the inhabitants of the ghetto, including the children, were sent to Auschwitz to be gassed.
Gassed? But Ronald is safe here.
But in his mind, he doesn't know that he's safe. He's convinced that the events will happen just as they have been documented on that website. As a result of his belief, his body may indeed undergo the effects of carbon monoxide poisoning.
So he'll choke himself to death?
I hope not, but I really don't know. I've never seen a case this severe.
Look, Lebowski, I blame you for this. Ronald had no business having access to those records. When my mother adopted Ronald, she knew he had certain special needs, but she entrusted him to your care because she thought your clinic was the best.
I can't tell you how responsible I feel for what has happened. Also, my grandparents were Holocaust survivors. If Ronald self-destructs, if he tries to, I would find it unconscionable. I cannot allow that to happen.
That's not good enough, Doctor. I'm taking my brother out of here.
I would strongly advise against it. In his present state, any movement would be extremely dangerous.
Then I'm at least taking my brother for a walk.
In order to take Ronald off the grounds, you'll need to sign a T9 form, which is available from the administrator at the front desk.
Fine. I'll be right back.
I found him out in the pond.
Okay, I can take it from here. Ronald? Ronald, can you hear me?
They'll be here any minute. We got to start the show.
Ronald, listen to me. There is no show. The Red Cross are not coming. You are in a mental health care facility. Remember me? I'm Dr. Lebowski.
Dr. Lebowski with the Red Cross.
No, Ronald, but the Long Acre Healthcare Facility.
The Opera Brundibar. We go in 5 minutes. I must prepare.
What happens after the opera?
After?
Yes, after the Red Cross left.
After we go, they take us to...
No, Ronald.
To...
No.
Yes, July 1944. We performed the Brundibar opera. I played the organ grinder.
That is history.
No,
Ronald, you are not a child in Czechoslovakia. You are a man.
No, I see it. It's real. They built the music pavilion and the playground for us kids.
It's a lie, Ronald. A German trick to fool everyone into thinking everything was okay.
A trick?
Yes, a trick. It wasn't real. The stores, the banks, the cafes, think. Can't you remember back to what it was like before the Red Cross came? Think. Picture it in your mind. The overcrowding, the disease, the death.
It's horrible. Please, stop.
Ronald.
It's horrible.
Ronald, listen to me. You're the only one that can make it stop.
No, I can't make it stop.
You've got to try, Ronald. Ronald, the Nazis played a trick on the Red Cross. Now you play a trick on them. Concentrate. Play a trick on them. Concentrate. Come on.
Ronald? 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 Ronald, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Lebowski. You did it.
No, Abby. Ronald did it.
I played a trick on the Nazis.
Oh, you did, huh? I'd like to hear all about it.